So this is our cabin tour of room Emerald 105 on Sky Princess. An obstructed deluxe balcony cabin. Oh, and look who's inside.
Well, me, of course.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yes, indeed.
So as we come in, despite there being the medallion access, there's still an old slot here. There's a card permanently in to keep your electric supply on, and the usual emergency information on the back of the door. We have a single coat hook here on the way in, which is always useful, and here we have a full-length mirror to check yourself out before you leave in the evening, don't you, Lindsay?
You do. You do.
And what have we got round here?
Round here we have the cupboard space. Sorry about the mess. We've been here a few days. And decent sized safe in there.
Not big enough for a laptop though.
No. Plenty of hanging space. Obviously more hangers are available if you need them. And there is space up there for storage. The life jackets are up there as well, so easy access to them. And of course you have plenty of room on the floor if you need it for shoes.
So Linz, what have we got here?
The princess bed.
As good as ever?
Yes, it is. Although it looks as though it's got lumps in it, but it hasn't. That's just the duvet. But it's really nice and comfortable. Plenty of room in there too. Pillows are very good. So we've got the bedside cupboards there with two drawers, two sizable drawers, and a little shelf there. A nice bedside lamp that has a USB socket in it. And not all of them come with a duct.
On the wall here we have the aircon unit, which has been very controllable and did exactly what we told it to, which isn't always the case. And then on the wall here we have a large flat screen TV with a huge choice of options, giving you local information about the places you're visiting, weather. On the television you'll also see the map of where we've been. You can see we're on our way home now, after missing one of the ports unfortunately. And also on the television there are also a huge choice of movies that are all free of charge to watch. So thank you very much, Princess.
So here we have the living space as such. Nice desk area, decent chair to sit in. It's nice to be able to sit here with a nice mirror and to be able to use the hairdryer, which is very convenient there. Not overly controllable, but it does the job. So when you get here, you get a certain amount of information about a guide to Princess, which is here. And so you've got all sorts of information there about Wi-Fi and getting drinks, the music on board, all that sort of thing. Every day you get a daily patter, which tells you what's going on that day. And as you can see, it's really quite busy. Lots going on right the way through to late night. At the moment we've got this here, which is our disembarkation.
Sad.
It's very sad, but you get all that come with about 2 days before so that you can get everything prepared. You do get water. Well, we had water supplied, loads of it, gallons of it.
But we are on the plus package.
We are on plus package. You've also got tea and coffee making facilities there, glasses available, and with our loyalty we get some shorts as well.
Yep.
The fridge is actually down here. Usual size fridge, works very well. And that's my bit. You can do the technical stuff.
Well, it's not really technical. So we have quite a lot of sockets available here. But for anyone sailing out of the UK, something to note, there are no UK sockets. So all these adapters that are here are ones that we brought ourselves from home. And if you need any, if you're about to sail on Sky Princess, you can always pop to our Amazon shop, go to our website kengoescruising.co.uk and pop into the Amazon shop, and they're all available there for all different nationalities. But you have basically European and US socket outlets, This is all ours as well. It's our multi-way USB charger, which we find invaluable for charging up microphones and equipment for doing our video. You also have a nice little light here, either side of the desk here. And now we come on to the anomaly of this cabin, which is the obstructed balcony, question mark. So this is our obstructed balcony. As you can see, we've got two chairs here, and they both actually recline, and we've got quite a large table there if you want to eat at here. And this is the anomaly of the obstructed balcony. So you can see there the bottom's all still, but up above here we have a beautiful sea view, even if it is a bit chilly, that is not obstructed by anything. So, you know, there are a number of cabins either side at the front of the ship on the Emerald deck that have this arrangement, and there's not really an obstruction at all. So with regards to size, if Lindsay, if you do the arm test, right, so you can see Lindsay's fully outstretched, and you know, it's probably, I would say, about 3 times the depth of a normal balcony, wouldn't you, Linz?
Yeah, I should think so, yeah.
You can be overlooked from above. I just look up there, and if you look right up there, that's actually the bridge up there. So we're under the bridge direction. But it's really quite a pleasant place to be, isn't it, Linz?
And even though it's blowing a hoolie out there,
it's sheltered.
It's very sheltered here. It's cold, believe me, but
Yeah.
it's quite sheltered here.
Over to you, Linz, in the bathroom.
In the bathroom, yeah. So you can order robes off of the
app.
You can order robes off of the app. I will say they're not overly large. They're quite nice,
Yes.
but they're not overly large. But there you go. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. So we come in, and it's your usual setup. Obviously, a sink. You have body lotion by Beekman 1802. And again, you have the hand wash. All the bits and pieces in here. We have shelves here that you can use to put all your toiletries on. We automatically seem to get the face cloths, so you don't have to ask for those on top. You have a shaver socket there, I believe.
Yep.
You have tissues, toilet paper, spare toilet paper, spare tissues as well. Obviously the usual facilities here.
So in the toilet there's a very important note there for people that use wet wipes and tissues. Please do not put them down the toilets, as they can cause blockages, and indeed do.
Towels, they're not big either.
No, they're not big. They're not bath sheets, are they? They're
No.
bath towels.
They're towels rather than bath sheets.
And I don't know whether it's an anomaly for our cabin steward or whether it's in general these days on Princess, but if you use them and don't ask them to be replaced, they don't refold them and put them up for you.
No. The shower itself is quite small, but adequate. We have a non-stick curtain, which is lovely, and it's long enough so that the water doesn't spill out onto the floor, which is even better. Little shelf there that you can put your shower gel or other toiletries on if you bring your own. Obviously we have the shower. That's been reasonably easy to adjust, hasn't it? It's been quite good. That's quite a nice powerful shower, and weirdly the body wash and the shampoo and conditioner is behind you. But that's obviously just the way it was set up in the first place. And again, it's Beekman 1802, which is quite nice. There is also the usual washing line up here, so you can use that.
So Linz, what do you think of our obstructed deluxe balcony?
I think it's really comfortable. I've enjoyed being here. We have been able to sit out on the balcony, so there is a possibility of sitting in sun or shade. out there because you do have a little bit of an overhang. And it's nice to have that extra space out there. If you wanted to
our
eat,
little sofa's quite good here, isn't it?
yeah, if you wanted to eat outside, the table's big enough to do that. If you want to eat inside, there's a nice enough table here as well to be able to do that. Yeah, it's just generally very comfortable.
The other thing I think that we ought to mention, because we are right at the very front of the ship, we did have a little concern that if the weather got a little bit bumpy, that it would be uncomfortable up here. And the verdict?
It hasn't been.
No, there is movement, but there's movement all over the ship. But it's not been a problem.
It's not been a problem at all.
So, we hope you found this cabin tour useful. It's another way of saving money again by having an obstructed balcony with no great, actual benefits of having a larger balcony. So, if you found this cabin tour helpful, perhaps you'd like to visit our cabin tour playlist on Ken Goes Cruising on YouTube and just check out our other cabin tours. You might find the ideal one for you there.
May do.
Yes. And also, if you found this helpful, perhaps you'd give us a wee thumbs up down below.